Wood turning requires a lot of, well, stuff. It's chisels, chucks, jaws, finishes, other accessories. It gets a bit silly, and I wanted a way to tidy it all up. With 2 lathes at the moment on either side of the garage, we needed a good way to move all of that around between the 2 machines. The woodworking subreddit is having a single sheet of plywood challenge this month, so this entire project uses just 1 sheet of ply. Since I had to adjust it anyway, I thought I'd explain a bit about the odd base on my router. Unlike most routers, the Triton series of routers don't have the 2-pole fence. Instead, they've got a steel plate which is attached to the router base, and on that there's a steel fence that slides on and off. It has both its pluses and minuses, so the net result is that's more different rather than better or worse. The advantage is that it gives a much bigger base for the router, so it's much easier to route edges of things than the traditional 2-pole fence, but it is very fiddly to attach. This is my first time making drawers, and I miscalculated a little on the width and had to clean that up post-glue up. To hold the chisels in place, I grabbed a Forstner bit and drilled a series of holes, then split it down the middle on the bandsaw. These holes were a little bit too big, but the concept held up pretty well, so I drilled another off-cut with a smaller, about 30mm or so Forstner bit. This allows all the chisels we have, as well as for future expansion of our collection. I wanted all the tips of the chisels to line up, so it's easier to see at a glance which one I want to use, or which one's missing, I suppose. But with 4 different brands of chisels, this meant adding different cleats for them to all to rest on. Only the bottom cleat is glued, the other 2 are screwed, because as we buy more chisels and replace the old ones, we'll probably want to adjust the height of the cleats. floor in the garage isn't vaguely level, so by adding a bit of elastic, it acts as a seat belt for the chisels while the cut is in motion.